Fall decor has been in full swing in my house for almost a week now, but I haven't finished around my house. The bins are taking over my garage. We don't have any space. I need to get this all done today, as well as some other just random little cleaning projects. But Fall Clean and Decorate Part 2 starts right now. I wish this was Starbucks pumpkin, but that starts tomorrow, and I had errands to run today. So my last non-pumpkin-y, non-fall or Christmas flavored one for the year is today. All the main living area of my home was done in part 1. That video will be tagged down below in the description box for just that area. Today I have to work on my bedroom, the kids' bathroom, and then just anywhere else I really want to stick some stuff. But I do have one cleaning project I need to knock out first that I would consider more like a fall deep clean item, which I'll be doing a fall deep clean shortly, but this one cannot wait any longer. This magic in a bottle right here. I've used it on my patio furniture outside. I've used it in the bathrooms, a few places where you just really couldn't get the mess out and the stain out. This stuff was phenomenal. The other place I use it for that I need it now is I have a front loading washing machine, and you know that gasket, how it gets a little gross on the inside of that? This works wonders on that. Pause that noisy thing for a minute. Over to the washer. This has been long overdue. I meant to buy a bottle weeks ago and then I forgot, and then when I went to go find one, I couldn't. But you see all of that black, just grossness in there? I'm gonna spray it, let it sit for quite a while, and then when I come back later, this will all be taken care of. Spray quickly and then get out of here. If your laundry room is really small like mine, you don't wanna be breathing all this stuff in. I will spray it really, really well, and then just shut the door and leave it. I will also leave my laundry room door cracked so that way the smell doesn't stay in that little tiny room. Gonna wash that off my hands and then jump back in. Wash my hands. Bath & Body Works soap reminds me of my Bath & Body Works. I have just a tiny little haul. Otherwise, skip ahead like all of maybe 60 seconds because it's really small. But I was talking about in one of my last videos, I love the pumpkin apple, and I knew that I had several, well I had 2, and they were all extremely low. Like you can see it just like about here. So this has maybe one more burn in it, and I finished off the other one a few days ago. So they were running a really good candle sale. I think they were $11.95 or something last night. So I arranged a pickup order. So I have a brand new one. I absolutely love this scent. It is my favorite fall scent all day long. I did try the Perfect Autumn, whatever it's called, that's in here. That one is also good. It is very good, but it's not this to me. This is just glorious. I had a free reward, little free small mini item, something like that. So I'm trying the hyaluronic acid hand cream. I figured why not? Ooh. Oven. If you can't tell, we're gonna bake something fun here in a little while. Ooh, that does smell really good though. They also gave stickers. I've got Bath & Body Works stickers now. Don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Probably give them to Gwen. When I was in there today, picking that up, today's sale they started is a candle and a body spray for $17.95. Well, the body sprays alone are $16.99 to $18.95, depending on which ones you pick. So this I'm not gonna spray on my body. I don't wanna smell like this walking around, but I got the glazed pumpkin to spray around the house almost like a room spray. That's what this is for. And then I picked the Cider Lane candle because this all of like 2 weeks ago or something was an online only and you couldn't get it in store. And then I was in there today and sure enough, it was sitting there. Smells phenomenal. Vanilla glaze, caramel woods, and pumpkin cream. It's just, it smells really, really pretty. It's not very fall and it doesn't really hit you in the face too much fall. So that's kind of why I picked that. And then the notes on the Cider Lane are warm caramel, Granny Smith apple, dark brown sugar, and ground clove. And it's just, it's so pretty. And it's very close to that caramel apple-y one from Halloween a few years ago that I haven't been able to get my hands on. This is so, so close to that. This Spooky Cider Lane, this and this smell so, so similar. It is absolutely ridiculous. Yes, I think I have finally found my favorite candle again. This says bone chilling bourbon glazed apples, magical maple syrup, voodoo vanilla, and natural oils. So they don't read the same, but they are so close. Oh, now I love this even more. I'm gonna shut up and start working. The first place I'm going is into my bedroom and knocking out the biggest project. I understand this is Halloween, but it does say the boys of fall. So we're gonna roll with it and get going. I have loved having all of this Stitch stuff up here all summer. I mean, he is my favorite little thing in the world, but I'm ready for the transition into fall. That movie on in the background, that is one of my favorite things to put on when I'm doing fall decorating. It's just a good comfort movie to me. If you know what it is, let me know down below. I love that movie, and I actually will use the quote about the lavender and stuff like that with my garden. It's a weird thing, but I've watched this movie since I was young. I just have a lot of really good fall vibes and memories from that. Now, when it comes to my dresser, it has not been dusted since the beginning of summer, I will go ahead and admit. So this little wet duster I'm about to show you from Scrub Daddy, look at just how much dust and dog hair and everything is stuck to it from being surrounded by all that Stitch stuff, which is another reason why I'm going kind of minimum when you see the fall decor. I'm also using the apple cider Mrs. Myers like I did in part 1, but a funny story with this bottle, it is so much lower now. The other night, Connor and I were laying in our bed, and all of a sudden we see Gwen cleaning the fireplace. We did not ask her to do this. It is not part of her chore, but she had walked around the entire house with a microfiber and that bottle of Mrs. Myers just cleaning whatever she wanted to clean that she felt needed to be cleaned. So now I have to buy a whole new bottle of the Mrs. Myers sooner than I already needed to, which I still can't find one in stores, but I need a new bottle because Gwen cleaned the entire house. Nightstands do not get the love and attention that they need. If I'm being completely honest, our entire bedroom doesn't. I spend so much time working on the other parts of the house and the kids' areas and stuff that my room is kind of an afterthought. I keep up with my sheets and the vacuuming, but as far as actually cleaning stuff in here, like deep cleaning, it gets pushed to the back pedal, I'm not gonna lie. That sticker on the back right corner of Connor's nightstand, that was from up underneath a little cat statue he had sitting there. I didn't even know the sticker stuck like that. Oh, and I'm showing you the rain outside because it was just so cozy and comforting. It was perfect for decorating for fall. But back to what I was saying, my room, I need to get better about doing the deep cleaning stuff. Now that truck, my husband loves those trucks around Christmas time. We got this one for fall. It was supposed to be out in front of the living room TV, but when we replaced the TV, there was no space under it anymore. And I was trying to find a place to use that, so I knew that he would really love that. So I put that for the decoration on his dresser, our nightstand, and then over on my nightstand I use some of the extra foliage and a pumpkin, but nothing too crazy because I still want these stands to be functional. But underneath the lampshades at Halloween, I love to put little bats underneath there, and at Christmas I've done a few things every now and then. This is the first time I'm trying the fabric leaves. I think it would work better if they were paper leaves, not fabric, but either way it still turned out really well for the vision I had in my head, and it's that extra little added cozy touch that just makes it like, okay, this is definitely a fall vibe in here. I just put these gray sheets on less than a week ago, but my orange sheets were up in the attic with all of the fall and Halloween decor that I had my husband pull down, and I wasn't having him go up there at that time. And my mattress moves constantly. Like, you see me beating up my mattress with my butt. It's because this thing moves constantly. Like,
I can't understand it. It just irritates me. And I'm also, because I have a fabric headboard, I'm also going to use the vacuum on it and get anything out of it, dust, dog hair, skin, you know, all the gross stuff that gets in fabric, it gets in your fabric headboard. So just make sure you're cleaning that a little regularly. Some of this I told you is going to be more on like a fall deep clean, not necessarily just a fall clean and decorate, because it's things that needed to get done along the way. And I'm going to do a fall deep clean, just not yet, but I still wanted to knock out a few of these projects while I was working on them. And these sheets, my husband loves them. Orange is his favorite color. I have one problem with them. I always buy the deep pocket, and sometimes I buy the extra deep pocket. These are normal deep pocket, not the extra. And every now and then they will pop up on the corner. It's rare, but it does happen, and that always irritates me. So this is just one of those sets that I have to clean and take care of more regularly so it doesn't pop up on the sides. Otherwise, it's like, I love this sheet set. It's so comfortable.
I already turned the lights off, but it feels so much more cozy in here. We like to have a queen size throw blanket, and this is the only color. I wish the colors were closer, but it'll still do. It's just another shade of orangish brown to pull the room together, but that's already so cozy, but I can still function. My husband can still use all that table. I still got plenty of space over there. I feel like I'm missing something that I had over here last year, and I don't know what it is, but something is missing. I think there was something over there and then something else over here because it's like a 3. I don't know what it is, but it's not in my bins, so I don't know what I did, if I broke it. I don't know. But this is that cider lane. Smells so, so good. That I'm so happy I bought that today. All the dust off the lampshades has my nose going crazy, but I want to stop decorating for a minute and make the really good treat. That way my house will smell like it when the kids get off school today. I have several recipes for pumpkin bread. I've got easy ones, I got more complicated ones. Today I'm kind of gonna mix my easy and more complicated one so I can have this like really nice streusel-y topping on it.
This is one of my standard desserts I make at the beginning of fall every single year. It is so simple. It is a spice cake and a can of pureed pumpkin. And there is a difference. There is pumpkin pie filling in a can. That's not what you want. Just normal standard pureed pumpkin. Mix them together and bake it off. You can do so many things this. If you don't like spice cake mix, you can use yellow cake mix. You can add pumpkin pie spice or cinnamon to that. You can do chocolate chips in there. There's a refrigerated cream cheese icing in like the cold section. It is so delicious on top of this. You don't have to add the streusel. I'm doing that just for a fun little added twist, but just the cake mix and the pumpkin alone is stunning. And I make this every single year for as far back as I can remember. Like, I know Tristan was a baby and I still remember making this thing. So I make this literally every single fall, more than once, because I do it in muffins, cakes, you name it. I've done it in a bundt pan. I don't care. This thing is just one of the easiest and most fall-y desserts I could think of. So yes, I make this one on repeat every single year.
Pumpkin bread is still in the oven. I just got Brianna from her bus stop because it's still raining, and I completely forgot to spray the room down. So I'm going to make the room smell really pretty while I'm thinking about it. Also, anytime I use stuff like this that's seasonal and I've got some foliage, I will spray that because it kind of clings to it a little bit longer and extends the smell. So like a little fake flower back here on my dresser. See this fake flower? I spray that. It's been like 2.5 hours. This area doesn't look any better, but this area down here looks a lot better. But what I'm gonna do to get all that cleaner out of there, I'm actually gonna turn this thing on, the self-clean cycle, and just let it go. I tested again a few times, so I know this is definitely done. But the whole house smells amazing because of that. The kids' bathroom was just clean in a reset, but I am gonna wipe down the counter since I'm gonna be decorating that anyways. Put away the 4th of July. This is the soap I picked for the kids' bathroom a couple weeks ago. So that's the one that's gonna go in here. That noise is the washing machine cleaning itself. but I have to leave the door open because it still smells like bleach in there. I now know for a fact that I'm missing decor pieces because I had more foliage than this. I had other stuff. This is ceramic and glass going in a bathroom though. I don't put styrofoam pumpkins in here because they get messed up. Condensation and all. I'm gonna put that and that. Just a nice little touch because I have to leave the kids' toothbrush stuff there. Now I have one that'll fit here. So I'm at least gonna go ahead and take this with me. Add the pumpkin. Take this. Change it to something fall colored. So far, I think we're doing good. The kids' bathroom doesn't get a whole lot because it's like used constantly. I don't want any of the decorations to be in the way, but I do have a special shower curtain for Halloween, and just that alone makes a huge difference in here. So fall, it's not that big of a transition, but Halloween and Christmas, it definitely is. Here's what it looks like, nice and browned. I will cut this in a little while. It's still pretty warm. Coming to do some cleaning in the master bathroom. I never really decorate too much in here, except at Christmas time we change out the rugs. And I've put this little flower in here when I changed out this little centerpiece part. So I'm trying to come up with something for fall to put there. But either way, this bathroom counter is just really gross. All the little water marks and the toothpaste thing needs to be cleaned out. And just some different things. The mirror, you can see how gross the mirror is right there. So I got some cleaning in here to do.
My kids went back to school. This is the start of their 3rd week back to school because the day I'm doing the voiceover is Tuesday. So over the course of the last 3 weeks, I haven't really touched this bathroom. I've wiped down the counter, and other than that, I haven't really done much to it. I scrubbed the toilet last weekend and I scrubbed the shower last weekend. But this countertop and mirror area have just been abused on the daily. Between the girls doing their hair and brushing their teeth, Gwen and Declan brush their teeth in here because Tristan uses the other bathrooms to get ready for college and work and stuff like that. So the girls mostly get ready in here. My husband gets ready for work every morning. I'm getting myself ready and the other kids. It's just been pushed underneath the radar. I haven't really been taking care of it. So I needed to just do a really full-blown, take everything off of this countertop, scrub it down, and put everything back. It needed to be done, especially my toothpaste container. That thing was so gross and I can't stand that. It should be clean at all times. And I needed another ceramic pumpkin. The only one I had was Halloween, but I'm gonna make it work. As you can tell, all of my kids are home and very loud, but this cycle is done. So now we can see exactly what it did. I'm gonna come in here with a scrub brush and get this last little bit. But as far as in here goes, especially down here, it is night and day difference of better. So I'm gonna clean this out and get it all scrubbed down, but otherwise, this is beautiful. I'm gonna move into dinner. I wish I was making a really yummy soup with how like just rainy and dark it's been all day. That would just feel extra cozy. However, the video I'm making still does kind of fit fall because it is considered comfort food because it's just a big giant bowl of pasta. I'm making baked ziti. I'm making it the easiest possible way. My parents used to make it the exact same way, and it's just fast. So I will show you the ingredients. I will tell you exactly what they are, but then also I'm gonna do is show you the end product. It doesn't get much easier. A pound of ground beef, you could do ground turkey, ground chicken, whatever you wanna do, but brown this up and season it. Put whatever kind of sauce you like into there, turn off the heat and leave it. Boil whatever kind of noodles you want. I'm using the Penne Protein Plus because they don't make a ziti shape and this still works just fine. Boil this to its lowest al dente number. So this says 8 to 10. I will stop at 8 and drain them regardless. Noodles will continue cooking in the oven. That's why you stop at the lowest number. Then just a small container of ricotta. If you don't want to use ricotta, you can use cottage cheese. Just put it in your blender first and puree it down a little bit. And then mix all of that together. Put it in a pan, 13 by 9. Top it with mozzarella cheese, some shredded Parmesan cheese, any cheese combination you like. Bake this thing for a half an hour. Dinner's done. I love this pan. I got it from TJ Maxx, I think last Halloween or the Halloween before. Either way, I don't use it very often, so I'm definitely starting to use this again right now. You can hear it. I'm hoping you can hear that. Bubbling away. Like, this is comfort food at its finest, which is why I'm including it in the fall video, because just that is just beautiful, tastes delicious, super easy, perfect for weeknights. Kids love it, just everything. I don't want to forget, I did cut this and already take one piece off.
It's just so easy and delicious. The whole house smelled amazing while this was baking, just perfect for fall. Dinner is done. The dessert we're about to serve up to everybody. When I was in Target today, I was trying to get my hands on a brown butter pumpkin whipped cream. It's in their normal little can, like not can, but the little carton that their whipped cream comes in. If you could find one, I've heard it's absolutely amazing on like almost every pumpkin-y fall dessert, or even on top of like coffee or hot cocoa. I can't get my hands on it. It was actually canceled out of my order. So I tried to go in store to see if I can get it. Couldn't. But it is out there. And if that sounded good to you, try and find it in Target. Like, I'm trying still. That is what I wanted on tonight's dessert, which is why I'm bringing that up. But I had to clean up my kitchen again. I'm not gonna do that. You guys already saw some cleaning of the kitchen, but the decorating part is officially done. And at the end of September, like that last week of September, is when I will take down all of this and transition every bit of it over to like the Halloween decor. I don't just add pieces into this. I rip it all down and put Halloween in. Otherwise, kids need dessert, showers, baths, because tomorrow's a school day. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Thank you guys so much. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you are new, I hope you consider subscribing, thumbs up, all that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.